Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me today and visiting for a crochet and chat. And let me just fill you in on all the tea, everything that we have going on. We have a lot going on, like too much for me, and it stresses me out. But I hope you're having a great day and a great start to your week. Can y'all believe it's October? I mean, golly. I don't know. It just seems like the year just started to me, and now we're already in October. It's kind of just flew by. I need time to like slow down. But I am glad that we are getting into some cooler temperature, weather. And I hope that you are too, if you have been experiencing extreme heat. I hope that you'll soon be feeling some cooler temperatures also. And then if you're on the other side of the world and you just came out of winter, you're probably starting your summer. So I hope it's easy on you. Our summer was very extreme this year, I would say. But I'm crocheting on a granny square, which is going to end up being a granny square crossbody bag. That's what I'm working on. I just had this laying on my desk. I have one panel made already, so this is the second panel. So I thought, let me just finish that up and get it made, because there's no use in just letting it sit there. And I'll tell you guys a little secret. There's an event in my town that we wanted to be a part of, and they're having a vendors. And so last week, before all this happened with Big Daddy, we talked about it and decided that we were going to be vendors there. It's a easy event. It's only 4 hours, and so there will be people there to like help you unload your vehicle and set up and all that kind of stuff. So we decided, okay, we can do that. And we get a 10 by 10 booth space. So we signed up for that last week, paid our booth rent and everything. And then, you know how we finished off the week, Big Daddy and his big traumatizing episode. But this event is not until October the 14th. So I'm hoping by then he will be back to normal. Maybe. What was normal? I don't know. But anyway, one of our sons, Dakota, is going to be there, and he is going to help us get set up and all that kind of stuff and break it down and all that. He knows, he came over last night and hung out with us, and he knows what kind of shape his dad's in. So he's seen firsthand him stumbling around the house trying to go to the bathroom and stuff. So I told him, I said, well, if we can't do it, then, you know, I'll just think of my booth rent as a donation. And he said, y'all, you can do it. I'll help y'all. So that's our plan. That's not till October the 14th. So we still have a little time. We have 2 weeks, right? Yeah. A little less. But, so I'm going to be making some fall things this week and next week to take to that event. My little friend Zeke did help me pull out all my crochet stuff, all the totes of my crochet projects. And so I'm going to go through and price them. And I'm really going to price things to kind of go, except there's a couple of items that took like that humongous octopus, that rainbow octopus. I told Dakota, I said, this is going to be priced according to the money, you know, the money I put into it, because it's a lot of yarn into that. But anyway, so we have that coming up. Today, we have Big Daddy a doctor's appointment this evening, so I'm looking forward to that. Not that she'll be able to like give, you know, some kind of major diagnosis just there in the doctor's office, but she might order some more tests to be run or something like that. Or I really want her to look over his medications, although I did ask her that once before and she said everything was fine, nothing was interacting or whatever. So I don't know, but would like answers of, you know, why this happened, or why it's kind of been building up to this. So anyway, I just am glad we're going to the doctor to see if she has any ideas or whatever, you know. I mean, I don't think she'll be able to give some kind of major diagnosis there, just coming in the office and telling what happened. I should probably need to order some more tests or review tests that's been run and stuff like that. Who knows? I don't know what I'm talking about. Today I'm drinking some caramel apple tea. It does taste really good. And I'm drinking it in my It's a Beautiful Day to Crochet cup. And speaking of that, those cups will have a shipment going out in the morning. I just realized I need to go get packaging tape, so I'm going to do that today while we're out. I'll just run in Walmart real quick and buy packaging tape, and then I can get those finished up and just get them to the post office in the morning. I don't want to do too much running around and stuff when, you know, when we go to the doctor with him, because he's not stable enough to walk around. He is way too stumbly for that. And right now, I don't even know how I'm gonna get him down the doorsteps and into the car to go to the doctor, and then get him out once we get to the doctor. I don't even know how I'm gonna do all that yet. So I've been thinking about that this morning, like, how am I gonna get him to the car? Because we have to go down 4 steps and then walk out to the car, which is a little walk. So there's no way to get the car closer. We'll have to walk that. So anyway, so I definitely don't want to be running around town too much with him, you know. Just go to the doctor. I can run in Walmart and get some packaging tape, and then get him back home and try to get him back up the steps. Oh yeah, he's still in a lot of pain. He's hurting, you know, the back of his head hurts, it's really sore. His neck and back is really sore and hurts. He's very stumbly walking through the house. He's having to hold on to furniture or walls or whatever. And there's been several times where he's almost just fell back. We were in the kitchen at one time, and if he had fell back, he would have hit his head on the counter on the other side of the kitchen. Our kitchen is, you've seen it in video, I'm sure. It's kind of a narrow kitchen. It's not real wide, but it's long. And he was standing at one counter, and he did catch himself up on, you know, the counter when he started to go back. But if he had fell back, his head would have hit the counter on the other side of the kitchen. So thankfully, he was able to catch himself and not fall. And I'm sure he's having just some effects from having the concussion, because there's been things that we, you know, in talking, that he doesn't make a lot of sense in saying, or he's saying things like wrong, not really thinking about what he's saying. We had a little argument the other night. not really an argument, but he was saying to put something in a certain place, and I said, it's not going to fit. And he's like, yes, it will. And I was like, no, it's not going to fit. And then Zeke was here, so I had Zeke to go measure, and Zeke said, no, it won't fit. And so I went back in there and I told him, I said, it won't fit, it's too short. He said, turn it the other way. I said, it's still not going to fit, then it's going to cover up the back door. And he said, no, it won't, it'll fit. And so I went back in there and me and Zeke measured. It's not going to fit. I told Zeke, I said, let's just chalk it up to that's the concussion talking. Oh. There's been a few things like that I'm just like, ain't thinking quite straight. I hope that goes away as the concussion, you know, heals and gets better or whatever. But so we are headed to the doctor today, and like I said about those cups, I gotta get tape. I printed out shipping labels last night. I printed out. My son Dakota came out and helped me figure out a bunch of stuff. And I was super tired. I kept falling asleep. He's like, did you hear me? Oh, but I had went to bed yesterday morning. I had went to bed at 3 a.m. And guess what time I woke up? 4 a.m. Could not go back to sleep. So I got up and I stayed up all until last night. I went to bed about midnight. Dakota left about 11:30. And I went to bed right after that. But speaking of the cups, so I'm going to list 25 more cups in the Etsy shop today. So when you see this video, there should be some cups in there if they haven't already sold out. So, and if they have, then, you know, I'll put some more in the next week. Now, I did have a request that we do some cups that say, it's a beautiful day to loom knit. And so we're going to do that. And also we're going to do a couple cups that say, it's a beautiful day to knit. So those are coming to the shop. We got to make the cup and take pictures of them and then list them. So those will be up soonish, probably sometime by the end of this week. I'll let you know. But yeah, that was a great idea, and I thank you for that suggestion. And those cups will be made as they're ordered. So, you know, so we don't have like an abundance of those. It always scares me when a cat just appears right beside you and you didn't expect it. So anyway, yeah, so there are going to be some more cups in the Etsy shop today, like right now. If they haven't already sold, I'm sorry. Okay, you can move along, little girl. Come on. Go, Sassy, go. Cats. Cats. Go, Sassy, go. I have a couple bags right there with some craft stuff in it. And for some reason, she just wants something out of that bag. And now she's getting... Sassy. Sassy, move. Come on. Go. 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 Sorry. I'm so sorry. Now she's just laying all in the bags. Cats, they can be so entertaining and so aggravating all at the same time. Well, don't chew the paintbrush. I have just trying to get these. I have these sitting here from when we did art with the kids. I'll tell you what, I didn't show you the tea that I'm drinking. It's that Bigelow, is that how you say it? Anyway, they have that on Amazon, I know. Caramel apple. Tastes really well. Go, Sassy, go. I don't know. She's just all up in the way. And if you have pets, you understand. And if you don't have pets, that's probably aggravating for you. Big Daddy's over there getting ready. His work has been phenomenal. Just checking on him and, you know, just understanding everything that's going on. Of course, they know because they're the ones that found him and know what kind of shape he was in and everything. And the girl who found him, she's, you know, been keeping up, texting me, asking him how he's doing and all that. So, and they know we have a doctor's appointment today, but his work has just been awesome. Appreciate them very, very much. And they're, you know, concerned for Big Daddy. And I appreciate all you guys' prayers, your postings to him on the Facebook group. I appreciate that so much. And he does too. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No? And I did get word about my pain pump surgery is scheduled for November the 7th. So that coming up next month. That gives us a whole month to recuperate and get our life in order before that happens. What, baby? We just go from one extreme to the next. But I guess that's just how we roll, huh, baby? So that's how we roll, from one extreme to the next.
2 flat tires and missing on one cylinder. That's how we roll.
Oh. Goodness. So me and my little buddy Zeke went to the fair yesterday and turned in my projects. And if you want to see the projects that I put in the fair, you can check out yesterday's video. But we and then I'm going to go up there also, and after judging is done and all that, and walk through and do a video just showing not just mine and the kids' art, but other people's art and crafty work too, because I love seeing everyone's projects, you know.
Talented people around Monroe.
Yeah, some very talented people in Monroe is what Big Daddy just said. And I just want to go and just look at all their projects, because I know there'll be some awesome projects there. I saw some yesterday. They did give me a whole table, a round table, to set up my what? He doesn't think I should have took that train because it's so large and takes up so much room, but they gave me a whole table for it, a round table. Now, I didn't take all my little pieces, like when I had set it up at home last year. I set it up with calico critters and park benches, and
You should have took it off.
no, because it would have disappeared. I didn't take all that little stuff and all that. I just took the train and the big houses and the tree that goes in the middle of the town. But the rest of it would have come up gone. And even the ladies that were there, they were concerned about, you know, it coming up gone. I said, there's nothing really here that can come up gone. And if it does, it does. I'm not gonna, you know, like be upset or anything. You will? For those large pieces, like I said, I didn't take those little small pieces that could easily walk away. I sure didn't want to put any of my calico critters up there to walk away or anything. But anyway, Zeke was so much help in putting all that out and getting it all done. And I had used an old book. I'm using my Wool Jeanie, by the way, and it is just phenomenal. There is a link to this in my description box below if you think to look, you know, if you're interested in getting one. But anyway, what I was saying was Zeke, I used an old book to do my numbers and stuff for entering the fair. And let me just tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot of work to get all that together, fill out the cards. And at the event, they give you a paper and a ID number, and then you have to fill out this paper with the number of the project according to the book. Coordinate that, write down what, not what the project is, but the category the project goes in, like child's toy. So you would just write the number, like 649, child's toy. And you would list all these on a paper. And when you take that to the different stations, because it's a big room and they have these tables set up, like some over here, some across the back, some across the front of the room. And each one of these tables takes different numbers. So you have to go through your stuff and find the numbers that go to this table and take all that to that table. And then look through your stuff and take these numbers to this table over here. And that's after you get it all filled out. But before you get it all filled out, you've got to fill out these cards with all this information on it and safety pin these to your project. And then fill out the paper, like I said. And so it's a lot of work. It's a lot of stuff to keep straight so you don't get stuff confused and all this kind of stuff. This poor lady who was sitting at the table with me, she had 2 teenagers there helping her, but they were no Zeke. I felt sorry for her. They were not helping her like Zeke helped me. He is just a very helpful person, and he's one of these people who just knows what needs to be done and does it. He doesn't wait for you to tell him every little thing to do. And the teenagers that was with her, it was a boy and a girl, I guess her grandkids. She was having to tell them, and they were older than Zeke, but she had to tell them like every little thing to do. And I was getting very annoyed for her because they weren't helpful at all. And Zeke was just running around helping me and figuring out what needs to be done and all this kind of stuff. I mean, I appreciate him so very much. What time is it? Oh, okay. But anyway, we got it all turned in and got his hat added and turned in and added to his list. And so, I did see a lot of projects though that, you know, was very impressive. And even some of the things that I entered, I saw some projects that were, would definitely win over mine because they were very good. Very good. Like I put in that baby layette set. And is that how you say it? Baby layette? I don't know. Anyway, someone else put in a set of that. Beautiful, beautiful. Way more detailed and everything. So she definitely will get first place on that, which she deserves because you could tell she put a lot more work into that than I did. But yeah, I'm just anxious to go and look at all the projects and see what people did. There's always some very creative work. Always. But anyway, yeah. So that's our plans for today. Doctor's visit, packaging tape. Tomorrow morning, I'll be dropping off at the post office, and then just coming back home and hanging out, crocheting, hanging out with Big Daddy and keep an eye on him. When I've had to leave him, I try not to be gone very long, and I make sure he goes to the restroom beforehand and he has everything he could possibly need right there with him, and I make him promise not to get up. He told the kids, I can't remember which one he was talking to. He said, I can't get up right now. Your mama made me promise I wouldn't move. But anyway, yeah, I've been so worried about that man at night. That's why I can't sleep at night, because I'm worried that he'll get up to go to the restroom and won't wake me up, because I'm telling him to wake me up to go with you if you go to the restroom, because I'm so scared he's going to get... Our bedroom is that way, the last room that way. Our bathroom is this way, the last room this way. So that's a little walk, and also once you get up here, you can't hear back there. So I'm so scared he's going to get up here and fall, and I won't know it because I'll be asleep. So that's one reason why I can't sleep at night. Last night I did go to bed at midnight last night, but I got up at 5 this morning, and that was actually an hour over my sleeping. I usually sleep about 4 hours at a time, and I slept for 5 hours, so that just shows you that I was exhausted. I slept a whole another hour. Oh goodness. Yeah, our son Dakota came out last night and did some stuff with on the computer for me, and was trying to show me some stuff, but I really wasn't paying that much attention. That kind of stuff doesn't interest me, honestly. I mean, I don't like being on the computer. I don't like, I just don't like all that stuff. And I don't like tedious work either. And all that's tedious to me. And so maybe when Big Daddy's better, he can show him, because he will do all that kind of stuff where I don't. But anyway, I guess I could let you guys get going. Just wanted to chat with you all and just let you know what's going on with us, what we got going on here. Our biggest thing right now is just keeping Big Daddy comfortable and, you know, getting him to the doctor and seeing what's going on. Which I don't really expect any answers today or anything like that, because she's not gonna be like, oh yeah, that was a blah blah blah. I mean, I'm not expecting anything like that. So anyway, guess that's all I got to say. I hope you all have a great day. The rest of your day is great. And I will see you all in the next video. And remember, friends, it's a beautiful day to crochet. And if the cups are gone in the Etsy shop, there will be some more next week. So we're just, you know, just doing 25 at a time, so it doesn't overwhelm Etsy, which it shouldn't, and it doesn't overwhelm us, which it could. So we're doing it slow, trying to do it right, okay? So I hope you guys understand that. But bye, friends.